Alright, last trap of this property. Got another coyote here, had a dirt hole with Lucky, and I don't think I've caught one on the lure Deception yet. I'm not really sure what's in that one. I think muskrat glands and mink glands and a couple other things, but the non-coyote based non-coyote gland lure anyway. So just what we got here is a gate in pasture, and I'm looking east, so the fence runs north and south, and I'm in a stubble field, and this is just a 2-track to go in and move the cattle out. The fence goes to the south, and the pasture, all them hills up there is all one big pasture, and then got another pasture here to the southwest. So good location. They just moved cattle out of this pasture yesterday, and the rancher actually tripped that trap, and he let me know about it because he didn't want his cattle to step in it when they moved him out of here. So I came back at dark and reset it, and then got this one. And I want to go set on the fence line, the south-east-west fence line that borders, you know, more of the craggy country in there. So this one's a young pup. Wind's really blowing, so I don't know. It's got nice color, but I don't think it's, you know, it's not furred in that well. But another deer killer, pheasant killer, turkey killer, done for. So, like I said, 6 on the day so far, 14 total. And we're gonna go ahead and remake this one, and we got some skinning to do, and then head over to the other property. All right, we'll check back. I got a coyote in another dirt hole. Jarvo and early season lure. Just low spot, end of a stubble field with a big pasture behind. Got some coyotes here last year, and just 15 feet away there the other day, had a badger in that set, but had 2 sets here. So number 15, and we're going to try to remake the set and move on, put some more coyotes in traps. All right, had a dirt hole here with Jarvo and Deception and a little fox urine. Took 6 days, but finally got a coyote. Pretty decent looking coyote. What we have is, if you watch any of the other videos, I've gotten coyotes here before. It's a 2-track implement road, whatever you call it. Goes down, and then a little bit of water there that runs east and west, and just a low spot. And at the head of this, there's a stock dam. So just one of those areas where they're going to be running the edges again, and it looks like a pretty good size coyote. It's interesting too, maybe somebody can answer this for me. The majority of the coyotes I've been getting, if they were this year's pups, everyone has been a female, and every one of the adult coyotes I've gotten have been males. I understand the males just because they're marking their territory and checking it, but it's just interesting about the young females. I haven't got one pup male yet, and this is a pretty big coyote, so I would just assume, but all right, just getting going here this morning. This is the very first trap. Had a dirt hole here on the edge of a stubble field, and with Lucky and fox lure and a little fox urine, and just a corner of a stubble field, and got a crick running east to west here, and then a uncut cornfield. So just one of them natural areas again. Wind is typically from my back going towards that coyote, so upwind side of the creek. And took a little bit longer, but we got him in a hindfoot catch, first one of the year. But pale looking coyote, doesn't look totally furred in, but what are you gonna do? All right, you had another dirt hole here with Lucky and early season lure. Like 3 days ago, we had a coyote here, and this is just that 2-track on the south side of that old abandoned farmyard, in between the stubble field and a pasture, and just remade the set. Didn't have it tore up too bad, so I just remade the set, and 3 days later had this another coyote. Looks like a pretty decent coyote. Number 2 for the day, and 6 traps in. So far so good. All right, 2 traps later, had a dirt hole here, kind of on that. This is where we got the very first coyote of the year. Kind of on that 45 inside-outside edge of the pasture, with a bunch of trails coming right to the corner. Had a dirt hole, and had Jarvo down the hole, no bait, or excuse me, no lure, no urine, and had a coyote, and got another one here about 6 days later. This one's a more mature dog, and I'm gonna guess it's probably a male, just because that's kind of what's been going on. And another hindfoot catch. But you know, I guess I should say, you know, I'm digging these dirt holes with steel BT45 planting auger, and I'm digging them down probably 18 to 20 inches, somewhere in that area. So I want the coyote to be there as long as he can. The more chances he's dancing around the hole looking to try to get to that bait, the better chance I have of catching him. So I think that's paying off here by having a hindfoot catch. Tells me that maybe he was dancing around trying to come in the backside or whatever, and he's got the set just tore to shit, you know. So I don't know what I'm going to do, if I'm going to remake it here or what. See when I take care of this guy. Well, this is the very next trap. So now I'm still in the exact same stubble field I was in, but this is now the west fence. So I just came from up over that hill, you know, half mile, whatever it is, and had another dirt hole here, just on this edge of the stubble field, with creek, whatever we call it, low area, drainage, just a natural edge again for these coyotes to be running. Had a dirt hole with Jarvo and GH2 lure, which is a caster base but real heavy skunk, my version of GH2. Fox Hollow lure makes it, but I made my own. So alright, so here's an animal that we don't expect to catch in a coyote set. Porcupine. It's the second one I caught. I didn't put the other one on video the other day, but I just had a flat set here. Situation we have here is vehicles in the background. That's a major interstate. Got a little stubble field, and then all this property is a reclaimed coal mine, and so I can't really go in the middle, so I just have to set kind of the perimeter. And over that away, in the corner, the southwest corner of the field, is where I had that raccoon in that corner post. So got this fella, big bastard, but we are going to take care of him, and I'm going to pull this trap. So onward and upward. So second badger of the day. Had a coyote here a couple days ago. A low spot, west edge of a pasture, and I'm in a stubble field. Had a coyote there, up the way 20 yards there. Got a buried badger right there. I think I pulled a trap, and then another 20 yards there to the south have another trap that I just put in the other day. So, yep, they look pretty, but boy, they're just blue as blue can be. And for the fur market the way it is, don't even send anything that's not prime yet up, up to NAF or even FHA or whatever. It's just hurting the overall fur market. So we're going to take care of this fella. And all right, we just got that badger like 2 traps ago, and had a dirt hole here with Lamb 140 and Dog Trot, which is the Coyote Glam based lure. And basically just what I got is a kind of a triple section of 3 different crop changes coming together. Off to the west, had a soybean field, east and west fence line, and a pasture to the south, north and south fence line, and my buddy's stubble field off to the east and south. And the top of them trees there, right down the bottom, we had a coyote there the other day. So this was just where I think the neighbor was coming back and forth with his equipment. So just kind of like 2 lanes here, cutting these fields in half to get back and forth. So like I said, put this dirt hole in here and got this coyote. Not a big fan of the fur on this coyote. Looks a little thin. Got a little scar or something there on her leg, but light colored coyote as far as the back goes. Lighter belly, but just I can see it's pretty thin yet. So we'll take our chances setting up to auction. But we're gonna remake this dirt hole and then take care of this coyote and remake it. And all right, hopefully you can hear me all right. What we have here is obviously another coyote had a dirt hole. Bunch of cat. Well, I'm in the middle of a pasture here and got this creek running through and got 3 or 4 cow trails coming, and they all cross right here. So I put 2 dirt holes in here, and this particular coyote was caught with Lucky and Dog Trot lure. And then I got another, looks like I didn't see that, but I see right there, I see some my sheep's wool from my other set that I had. So I don't know if I had another coyote or if this guy pissed around with one and then got caught in the other. But I was hoping for a double here. Just got the cattle out of here, and yeah, just one of them slam dunk locations as far as I was concerned. They're just going to be running this this creek, looking for whatever they're looking for. And all right, decent looking coyote, I guess. So that's, yeah, don't eat your own crap. Look at that. Do you think that's going to save you, my friend? I don't think so. Anyway, I was hoping for a double, but we'll take a single, and I'll be able to remake it. I can use that rock. I can use that rock as backing, and I can see the dirt hole still there. So we will take care of this fella and remake it. Okay, just getting going this morning. This is the second trap of the day. Had a coyote here a few days ago, and then caught a porcupine, and then now we got another coyote. Had a dirt hole with Jarvo, the mouse-based bait, and CK, which is the gland beaver caster base gland, and had this coyote. Younger one, I can tell, probably younger female, but got it tore up pretty good, but I know the dirt hole's still there, so we're gonna go ahead and take care of her, and then remake it, and then keep on going. We just started today, and so far so good. So we're gonna take care of her and keep on moving.
Jarvo strikes again.
Jarvo strikes again, deadly.
Okay, well, still checking traps here. Had a dirt hole here, had a coyote. A few days ago, this is the field edge of a stubble field that drops into that big pasture with this watershed. And so we got the first skunk of the year. I'm not going to skin it. I don't care for him that much, but
He's a big one, nice though.
yeah, he's a good size one, good color. I'm not really sure when they fur up or when they prime up, but I do go take the essence on it. I do use the essence. That's actually worth quite a bit of money. So we're going to take care of it, just let it go, let it get rid of its odor, and then I'll come back to it later or tomorrow, whatever.
Whee!
Squirted there. Squirted.
You didn't like that.
Right between.
Oh, that stinks. Oh, yeah.
All right. We got another coyote here. Looks like a pretty, I would guess, a big male. This is a location where we had a coyote, about 5 days ago, maybe something like that. This is just, I got a fence line running north and south, separating two stubble fields. From the southeast coming in here, I got a watershed, and from the east I got another watershed, and everything just kind of comes together right here. And this is a low spot of the field, the lowest spot of the field. So I got this set here, and I got another set over there that hasn't been touched, but we got two coyotes here. And then I got another trap back there, but definitely getting a little bit better fur. This one's got a lot of black on them. I don't, the fur market doesn't really like that, but they're really starting to get furred in the way it looks to me. So, dirt hole, land 140, which is the tri-meat based, and CK lure, which is the caster based lure, which that's taken a majority of the coyotes so far this year. So we're going to take care of this fella. I can smell it. It's probably another good sized male. Remake it. I know my dirt hole's still there. Probably freshen it up, throw a little bit of bait and a little bit of lure in there, and then onward to the next one. So 2 for the day. Really disappointing so far, but we'll see. It can change around real quick. So we'll take care of this one and move on down to the next one.
All right, as you can see, we had a little snow action come through. Got freezing rain and about an inch of snow out here. But what we had here is a dirt hole, had Jarvo and GH2, my version of GH2. Had a coyote right that black little mound there 3-4 days ago. So I moved it, the set right here with a little bit of backing, and got this coyote. Bad thing about the weather conditions is what they look like, so we got to do some washing of these coyotes, but looks like a pretty decent coyote, and either this one or another one. Came in and investigated that set, and then ended up getting caught here. So we'll go ahead and remake it and kind of rake all that debris and everything up, and we'll reset it. So number 1 on the day, I think number 25 so far and counting. So we'll get this one taken care of and keep on going. Oh yeah, got a coyote, had a dirt hole with Lucky strike bait and fox lure and fox urine. Just got an east-west edge of a stubble field, and then this creek drops down. There's a stock dam over here, and a stock dam behind me where the trees are with a creek, and then we got pasture. So just one of them natural edges again. The wind has been goofy here for the last week or so. It's been normally it should be blowing from me to the camera, but it's been blowing out of the south. So, you know, who knows with this trap, but it's been a long spell. It's a good looking coyote. It's got a lot of birds in it. I can see cockle-birds in it, but you know, we'll be able to take care of them. So it's been a dry spell. We'll just leave it at that. It's one of them October lulls that deer hunters have. Kind of have that going on with my traps right now. So we're going to take care of this one and rake it all up, remake it, and we'll keep on going. So that's what a live coyote looks like. It's been a while. It's been a while. So 26 and counting.